I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful.
Hey Propel kids, and welcome back to the online service. Hope you kids had a great week last week, and I hope you are ready to continue our series, Indescribable. Now in this series, we've been looking at God's indescribable creativity. And that's our life app for this month, the word creativity. So on the count of three, we're gonna say what it means together. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Creativity is imagining what you could do because you're made in God's image. Now we've been looking at that all month long, that word creative. And we've been looking at ways like painting and writing and playing music. But we've also learned that it goes way beyond those things, where we can use our creativity to further God's kingdom and help people find out who He is and show His love to them. See, remember, God made us to be like Him. We're made in His image. And His creativity is indescribable, meaning we can't even explain it. And He gave each of us that same ability to be creative too. And we can use our creativity to share His love and help others every single day, everyone we come in contact with. And again, that creativity is endless, it's indescribable. And again, we're in a series called Indescribable. And something that is indescribable is again hard to understand or hard to comprehend because of how amazing it is. And our verse for this month talks about that. Psalm 145:3. It says, Lord, you are great. You are really worthy of praise. No one can completely understand how great you are. Now again, we've looked at this all month, and we're going to continue looking at it today, all at God's creativity. But before we go any further, you know what time it is. It's game time.
It's game time.
Now today's game is similar to something we've done in the past. It's called Bring the Focus. And it's going to have an image on the screen that's slowly going to come into focus. And I want you to shout out as soon as you know what it is or think you know what it is. I want you to shout it out. Well, here's the catch. We love to get creative when we play with our toys, right? With our imagination. Well, this is Bring the Focus Toy Edition. So as soon as you think you know what it is, shout it out. Are you ready to play? Great job, kids, and I'm sure most of you probably figured them out before it came fully into focus. Now, I'm older, right? I'm much older than you guys are, but I still love toys. Don't tell anybody, but I love toys. I especially love Legos. So there were a few of those that I could even shout out and knew, right? Well, guys, I hope you had fun. And now it's time for an even better time of the day. It's time for praise and worship. So go ahead and stand up and sing with everything that you got, okay? Don't back out. Sing with all that you've got and give praise and worship to God. Here we go.
Set apart from the ash, I am born again, forever safe in the Savior's hands. You are more than my words could say. I follow you, Lord, for all my days. Fix my eyes, follow in your ways, forever free in unending grace. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, lift you higher. Your love never ending. Oh, oh, oh. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your love has set us free. Oh, oh, oh. In the midst of the darkest night, let your love be the shining light, breaking chains that were holding me. You sent your son down and set me free. Everything of this world will fade. I'm pressing on till I see your face. I will live that your will be done. I won't stop till your kingdom come. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, lift you higher. Your love never ending. Oh, oh, oh. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your love has set us free. Oh, oh, oh. You are my freedom. We lift you higher. You are my freedom. We lift you higher, lift you higher. Your love never ending. Oh, oh, oh. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your love has set us free. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your love has set us free. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh.
People come together, strangers, neighbors, our blood is one. Children of generations, of every nation, of kingdom come. Don't let your heart be troubled. Hold your head up high, don't fear no evil. strong. Remember where our help comes from. Jesus, our redemption, our salvation is in His blood. Jesus, light of heaven, friend forever, His kingdom come. And don't let your heart be troubled. Hold your head up high, don't fear no evil. Fix your eyes on this one truth. God is mighty in love with you. So take courage, hold on, be strong. Remember where our help comes from.
Swing wild, are you there? Let the praise go up as the walls come down. All creation, everything with breath, repeat the sound of His children. Clean hands, pure hearts, good grace, good God. His name is Jesus. Swing wide, all you heavens. Let the praise go up as the walls come down. All creation, everything with breath, repeat the sound of His children. Clean hands, pure hearts, good grace, good God. His name is Jesus. Swing wide, all you heavens. Let the praise go up as the walls come down. All creation, everything with breath, repeat the sound of His children. Clean hands, pure hearts, good grace, good God. His name is Jesus. Jesus, our redemption, our salvation is in His blood. Jesus, light of heaven, friend forever, His kingdom come.
That was great, kids. And I know whoever's around you thought the same thing, that you sounded amazing. And I know God loved it. Remember, always sing with everything that you've got. God loves to hear our praise. He loves to hear when we worship Him. And He's worthy of all of it, correct? Even more than we could ever give. Well, today we're going to go into our Bible story. And of course, the guys at the So-and-So Show in Kellen, they're going to teach us and show us. And today's story is about when Jesus spoke on a mountain. It's a part of His Sermon on the Mount. And it's a portion where He looks at two common items that He said that we're supposed to be. Something of the earth and something of the world. But I'll let them share it with you and we'll talk more about it. Check out the So-and-So Show.
A six-legged chicken is chicken for everyone. Sheep that can shear themselves. A pair of glasses that'll let you see behind you. Oh, yeah. Beef jerky made out of chicken? Novels. Oh, this is the best idea yet. Ah, where do they come from?
So strange.
Clothes that are made from other clothes. Pat Sajak scented deodorant.
Welcome to the So and So Show. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and we're wearing awesome mustaches.
Yes, we are. Why?
Because we're chefs, and every self-respecting chef has a mustache.
Gordon Ramsay doesn't have a mustache.
Okay, that's one.
Bobby Flay, Emerald, Martha Stewart. doesn't have a
Subpar
mustache.
chefs.
They're like the most famous chefs in the world.
Below par.
Okay, who are the above par chefs then with mustaches?
Chef Louis.
The guy from The Little Mermaid? That doesn't count.
Oh, okay, what about Chef Remy from Ratatouille?
Oh, no. Those are whiskers, plus he's a rat and a cartoon. Doesn't count.
Aha! What about the greatest chef in history, Chef Boyardee? He was a genius.
Okay, you got me there. We're dressed like this because we are making an old family recipe today.
Snickerdoodle soup surprise?
Not your family's recipe. An old family recipe from someone who knows stuff.
Oh!
Bonjour.
Come on in, have a seat. Oh, this is cool.
Tell us who you are and what you know.
I'm Madeleine Lemord, but I am called Maddie, and I know quite a bit. I know every winner of the Tour de France for the last 2 decades. I know how to put together a Bugatti racing engine. But I am most known for what I can cook.
Great, you're a cook.
Quoi? No. I am a chef. And by the way, I do not have a mustache.
It suits you.
Merci.
So, what are you going to cook for us today?
Le poisson!
Les poissons. Les poissons. Oh, I love les poissons.
Oh, me too.
But no. We are making a 250-year-old recipe passed down in my family for generations.
Ooh, sounds mysterious. What's the recipe for?
French fries.
You know, I heard that French fries actually originated from the country of Belgium.
Oh, so they're really Belgian fries.
Yeah.
No, they are French fries.
Yeah, but if you look on the internet...
They are French fries.
Okay.
Some people like to peel the potatoes. My family's recipe leaves the skin on. Now we cut them.
All right, where do we...
Voila.
start?
You batter the fries.
All right.
This batter is what makes these French fries so special and so delicious. This batter is made with flour ground from the wheat kernels from the finest wheat fields in France. And then we add a precise amount of white grape juice squeezed by hand directly into the bowl. And then, of course, this batter contains the perfect blend of our secret family herbs and spices.
Yum! Batter up!
You
Yep.
put the duck fat in the pot.
All right, this is duck fat?
Yes, of course. What else would you cook in?
Yeah, Brandon.
Sorry. So, Chef Maddie, is there like a recipe or something in a cookbook or on the internet that in case anyone wants to try this at
The
home?
internet? A cookbook? Quoi? No. This is a secret family recipe. I was taught this recipe by my father, who learned it from his mother, who learned it from her great aunt, who learned it from her great grandfather, Chef Jean-Baptiste Honoré Lemond.
Did he have a mustache?
We do not tell people the secret of the recipe because then everyone would know it.
Well, I just thought that if the recipe is so delicious that you would want other people to know it so they could, share in the deliciousness.
This is something I have not thought about. It has always just been a recipe passed down in my family.
Oh, well, I can't wait to pass it down my throat into my belly. So are we gonna cook these Belgian fries or what?
Yes, of course. You must bake them bit by bit at 375 degrees until they are golden brown.
Wait. You're sticking around to watch us cook them, right?
Oh, I'm afraid not. No, I do not think I can keep this recipe to myself any longer. Everyone should know, no?
No. I mean, yes. I mean, what?
Be on the lookout for Chef Maddie's cookbook where all my secrets will be revealed.
Magnifique.
Bye. She didn't even say bye.
Well, she's in a hurry. Do you want to put these in the oven?
Oui, oui.
Oh, you speak French now.
No. I have to tinkle. Oui, oui. Ah! Oh! I had to tinkle and put on some skin. Ow!
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey guys! What's that delicious smell?
Oh, we're cooking up some French fries, Kellen.
Yeah, they should be ready by the time the story's over.
Well, let's get to it. The story today comes from Jesus' most famous sermon in the Bible. And since Jesus preached this sermon from the side of a mountain, today we call it the Sermon on the Mount.
The sermon from the mouths? I thought all sermons were from the mouths.
No, the Sermon on the Mount. It's short for mountain.
A short mountain is called the hills.
Okay. So everyone, this is my friend Horvath. I'm guessing he's here to help me tell today's story.
Thank you for having me on your shows, Callens. I am Horvath, and I am an expert in combining the mental trainings of learning the Bible with the physical trainings of making your muscles bigger.
Perfect. So I'll tell the story, and Horvath, you give us some exercises to help us remember it.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, so Jesus was talking to a crowd of people from the side of a mountain. One of the things he said to his followers was this: you are the salt of the earth.
First exercise. Okay, we are going to make salt for the earth. All right, so I put my hands on my hips like this and then rotate around. Click, 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 click. This is called the salt grinder. We do it 24 times. Ready? Go. 1. Click, click, click. 14. Click, click, click. Elastigirl. Click, click, click. 3-hole punch. Click, click, click. 24. Hey, we made salt of the earth.
Okay, that was fun, but what do you think Jesus was talking about when he said, you are the salt of the earth? Yeah, so when Jesus said, you are the salt of the earth, I'm pretty sure he wasn't saying we actually taste like salt. But salt is used to make food taste better, and salt is used to keep certain foods fresh. So maybe if we're the salt of the earth, Jesus was saying that we have the opportunity to make the world better somehow. You see? Okay. Jesus kept going. He said, you are the light of the world.
Second exercise. We are not salt anymore. Click, 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 click. We are lights. So let us pretend to be lighthouses. Stand straight and rotate your head like a light all the way around. I call this turn the light on. We do it 137 times. Go. 1. 26. Grape nuts. Willie Shoemaker. 137. Oh, what's next, Kellens?
Right. So first Jesus called people who followed him salt, and then he said we were light. Well, what do you think that means? Oh, no, don't do that again. No. Here, maybe this will help. Jesus said, you are the light of the world. People don't light a lamp and put it under a bowl, right? Right. Instead, they put it on its stand. Then it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine so others can see it. Then they'll see the good things you do, and they'll bring glory to your Father who is in heaven.
I think I understand.
You do?
No.
That's okay. It can be confusing sometimes. Jesus was saying that if you are someone who trusts and follows him, you should live in such a way that brings light into what can sometimes be a dark world. You should be looking for creative ways to do things and creative ways to love others. And when we do that, it will point others to God.
All right. Let's do this. 7th exercise. I call this one ladders to heaven. So we can point people to God's. Okay, so we raise our hands and legs at the same times, just like we are climbing the ladders to heaven. And then when we reach the top, we point like this. Huh? Okay, we climb 45 of the ladder rungs. Go. 1, 6, 45. Now point to God because he is the most important. I think I need to take the elevator.
Good idea. Bye, Horvath.
Going down.
Well, just in case that wasn't clear, it boils down to this. You have the light inside of you, and it's up to you to decide how to use it. You can keep it to yourself, or you can let it shine. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Kellen. Hey, what are some ways we can shine our lights?
Oh, there are so many different ways because everyone is so different. Sometimes it's as simple as being nice to someone. Anyone can do that. But sometimes you need to use your own unique talents and abilities to point people to God. What's important is that you don't keep it to yourself. I mean, do you ever think about how you'd feel if someone didn't point you to God?
I'd feel so left out.
Yeah, Jesus has been such a big part of my life. I want everyone to know him.
Exactly.
You're the best, Kellen. Thanks for shining your light.
You bet. I'll see you guys next time.
Bye. Let's do it.
All right, reveal the question.
Who first told you about God's story?
What a great question, because those were people who shone their light to us. For me, it was a guy named Brett in my senior class at high school.
Oh, cool. For me, it was my grandmother.
Oh, cool.
For me, it was my mom when she took me to Sunday school for the first time.
Awesome.
Are the fries ready yet?
Oh.
Ooh. All right.
Oh, yum.
Yum, too. Also yum. These are amazing.
Yeah, good.
We got to tell people about this.
I think you're right. I think we should.
No, now. We need to tell people right now. Hey, everybody, you got to try this.
Okay, we'll see you guys next week for another So-and-So show.
Oh, this is so good. Try it right now. Right now.
John.
Lunch. I'm ready to play. I'll be running. You do a spin. All of them.
Go good! Good!
All right, kids, did you enjoy that episode? It was a really good one, wasn't it? And I love how they helped, to teach the lesson. Now, I want us to think about it for a minute, what they shared with us. Have you ever thought about the fact that Jesus said that we're to be salt and light? It's a little odd, isn't it? See, they explained it, but I'll explain it again. What Jesus meant when he said we're salt, that white stuff that comes out of the shaker that we put on food and we use for preservative. What he meant is we're to help make things better for people around us. Because, if you don't use salt, if you've ever had food without salt on it, it doesn't taste very good, right? Salt helps to make things better. It helps to preserve things and make them more pure. Well, Jesus also said about the light, right? The light of the world, like a flashlight, right? Yeah, we're to be that light in this world, to help shine His light into the darkness that's around us, to help give people hope and to show kindness and joy and peace. See, we can shine the light that God has given us. We can shine our light by loving God and loving other people. And through that, our lives can tell His story in everything that we say and that we do. Again, being salt and being light. In fact, that leads us to our bottom line today. So I'm going to put these two things down, and we're going to go over our bottom line. Are you ready to say it with me? Here it is. God created you to share His story. What about salt and light? See, in being that salt and being that light, we share the story of God. And we were created to share His story. Your whole life points to God's story. See, don't just talk about God, but show what difference God has made in your life. Show everybody around you by the way you act, by the way you treat them. Show what God has done in your life. Be that salt and be that light. That's how we can do what God has created us to do, right? Share His story. So we're going to put some actions to this. Are you ready? Okay, every week we've done what? God created. Okay, so we're going to stick with that. God created you to share, like you're giving out, His story, like a book. So let's try that. On the count of three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. God created you to share His story. All right, kids, one last time as loud as we can so we remember. God created you to share His story. Great job, guys. And see, kids, each and every one of us can share His story with our actions, not just by what we say, but by what we do. See, maybe you have a gift. We've looked at all the things, your purpose, and the things you're probably good at or maybe good at. Maybe you have a gift or a talent that God has given you, and we all have them. Maybe He's made you creative in a very unique way. Remember, when you use the gifts that God has given you, it honors Him. It brings Him glory. And it also shows everybody around you what God is doing in your life. It allows you to share His love with others. That's how you can share His story and help other people know His love just like you do. Let's just look at an example. Maybe you're really, really good at art. You really like to create artwork. Well, you could make a drawing that reminds others of God and the amazing world He created. Maybe you're good at writing. Well, you could write out one of your favorite Bible verses, right, that always encourages you and give it to other people. Maybe you know a friend at school who's going through a hard time. The next time you and your family go to the park, invite them to go with you. See, there's all kinds of ways that we can be that salt and that light and in turn share God's story. Maybe you could just ask your teammates to come to an event here at church that they'd really like and be part of Propel. See, kids, there are tons of great ways that we can share God's story. We can all use our creativity that He's given us, that creativity we've been talking about. But the important part is this. We were created to share His story. Say it with me one more time. God created you to share His story. Now, as we wrap up service today, I want you to think about this question. Who first told you about God's story? See, somebody told all of us that are watching, everybody that knows about God, somebody told us about God's story. Somebody was salt and light to us. So who was it? Can you remember? Who told you about Jesus or treated you in a way that you started to understand more about God's love for you? Think about that person today, and how can you be that for someone else? Also, when you think about that person, if you get the chance, give them a call. Contact them and tell them how much you appreciate it, and then tell them what God has begun to do in your life because of what they shared with you. Again, they were salt and light to you, then you get to be salt and light to someone else. Kids, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you have a great day. Now, don't forget, you can continue watching these each and every week. We're going to have them up each and every week. Also, when you get a chance, if you haven't been, join us at 11 o'clock on Sunday mornings. We're having Propel on campus. Don't forget that. Also, make sure you're continuing to check out the activity guides each and every week and continue to look at our Pinterest board, CCC's Propel Kids. And kids, lastly, make sure you don't miss next week because we're starting a brand new series called Block Party, and it's going to look all at friendship. So make sure you're checking it out. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. Hope school is going well, and we'll see you soon.
Are you ready? Help me sing it now. 1, 2, 3, let's go. I was made to do amazing things. I know. I was made to be His hands and feet. I know. wanna go wherever He will lead. I will go. Imagine all the possibilities. Oh, I know. 'Cause God made me to shine, makes me come alive, makes me wanna live my life for Him. God made me to shine, makes me come alive, makes me wanna live my life. I wanna dance, 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 dance all around. I wanna jump, jump, jump and sing out loud. He is the light out loud. I just can't hide it now. I wanna shout it out to the world. Why am wired and wonderfully made by desire to sing His praise, shout it louder. I believe God made me to shine. I am wired and wonderfully made by desire to sing His praise, shout it louder. I believe God made me to shine. Oh, God made me to shine, makes me come alive, makes me wanna live my life for Him. God made me to shine, makes me come alive, makes me wanna